Blessed be everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about reconnecting with your sense of connection to yourself, to your practice, to spirit, to the goddess and God, to nature. When you're feeling disconnected, when you're feeling like something's just missing. Have you ever felt that way, where you've got so caught up maybe in the workings of the world or in everyday activities that you're feeling discombobulated? You're feeling like you're just not centered. And today I want to show you some really easy ways that you can get back into that sense of connection again. But before we do, I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com, author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path. If you want to know more about Wicca and witchcraft, tarot and shadow work, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. If you want to know where to start your witchcraft practice, but you just don't know what sorts of things to do and when to learn them, take a look at my free video. It's called How to Start Your Witchcraft Practice. It only goes for about 30 minutes, so it's not one of those long master classes, and it will just give you a blueprint that you can follow to get you on your way. Link in the description field below this video. So, have you ever on occasion, or maybe frequently, felt like something is missing? You're just not connected. And that's a word a lot of people use. A lot of people say, I want to feel connected. I don't feel connected. And that sense of connection is simply remembering who we are and reconnecting with ourselves again. And it's not that we've disconnected. It's that we've pinched ourselves off from who we are. We've forgotten who we are and what we are. You know, magical beings, spiritual beings having this earth experience. And being here on planet Earth and getting caught up in the mundane activities of the world, it does pinch us off from who we are. It can give us that sense of total disconnection to who we are as magical beings, because our human existence at this point in time is incredibly dense and energetically. It's incredibly materialistic in the sense that it lacks spirit, it lacks magic, it lacks that connection to who we are, because we've forgotten, by and large, who and what we are. So there are moments, even if you do practice regularly, even if you have a daily practice, which I totally recommend that you have, there can still be times when you're just so caught up in what's going on in the world and what's going on in your life that you've forgotten to connect, or you've just simply pinched yourself off somehow. So this, of course, happens to me too, and it happened to me just very recently. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this video now. So one of the ways that I love to reconnect again when I'm feeling this sense of being pinched off and discombobulation and something missing is I go somewhere in nature. So in my case, I live near the ocean, so I go down to the beach and I connect with the sand, I connect with the water. If you don't live near a beach, you can go to a forest or a woods or a park, anywhere, or your backyard if you've got a lot of foliage in your backyard. Wherever there's nature, where there's at least a tree, where there might be some grass and some dirt, there's something there that when you look at it, you feel into nature's essence. You feel into connection with other, okay? Even though there really is no other, when we connect with a tree, when we connect with an animal, it gives us a sense of being a part of something bigger than ourselves, because we're connecting with another being. And just go into that natural place and take your shoes off, put your feet on the ground and feel the weight of the earth underneath you. And if you want to ground yourself and maybe draw up some energy to really feel connected, then you can imagine that you have got tentacles or tree roots that are going down into the ground, and that through them and through your feet, you're drawing energy up into your body and allowing it to circulate around your entire body. And something you can add here as you're meditating on feeling the weight of the earth underneath you, feeling the support of the earth, feeling connected to the earth, is that you could open your heart chakra and just imagine that there's this beautiful feeling of love and compassion just coming out around you, so that you're tuning into your heart space. And this is putting love and compassion for yourself to get back into that sense of connection again. And you'll find that when you focus on that energy, that it will start to remind you of who you are, and you can start to connect again. Something then you can add to this is, if you do love working with goddesses and gods or spirits, is that you can ask the spirit of the location where you are to help you reconnect again. So whether you work with angels or whatever beings, your spirit guides, whoever, ask them to help you reconnect again. So I'm feeling disconnected. Show me how I can connect again. And connect with them so that you're, again, connecting with a broader understanding of what's around you. I think a lot of the time we feel isolated. And when we can connect with nature or connect with other beings, we start to feel not so isolated and not so lonely. And one of the things that I find incredibly helpful on top of that is to then go into my observer self, step back and look at what I'm feeling. So I would say the question to myself, who is feeling disconnected? Who is feeling pinched off? Or what is this feeling of pinched off? What is it? And just observe the feeling in the body. Observe the feeling of being or feeling disconnected, and just observe it. And that observation can either then start the connection process so that the feeling of disconnection fades away, or maybe there's a thought there that's causing that feeling of disconnection, and the thought might start to manifest itself. You might see energy around you. For example, if maybe the disconnect is being caused by maybe some anxiety or fear about something, you might see that around you. You might feel it in the heart chakra, for example. So where in the body is this feeling of disconnection? And it might be in the heart chakra, it might be in the solar plexus. And what does that look like? And you may then see that maybe it looks like, smoky grey energy or something. And you're just observing it. You're not trying to change it or anything. You're just observing it and asking a question, well, who is experiencing this after all? And as you do that, you start to then see more clearly. It's like the smoke lifts from your eyes and you can see more clearly, and you're actually then experiencing, through observing what you're experiencing, you are experiencing yourself. You're experiencing your higher self, that part of you that is connected to all and everything, connected to nature, connected to your guides, connected to the deities. That is that part of you that connects. And so when you can step into that by observing your emotions and observing your thoughts and observing what's going on in your body as you're having an emotion, you can start to then, you're connected again, basically, you've reconnected. So there are 3 ways that you can reconnect again. 3 ways that you can reconnect. Go to nature, take your shoes off, connect physically with nature. Ask for guidance from your spirit guides or from whatever spirits, whoever you work with, and then observe what you're feeling as an interested, curious observer. You're just curious about this feeling. What is this feeling of something missing? Where am I feeling it? And just be curious about it. And then you start to automatically connect again. It's like those processes just automatically reconnect you with who you are. Simple things. If you can't get to nature, if at least you've got a sacred space that you can go to in your own home or your room, if you share house, that you can then, something that reminds you of how you connect with the world. It might be a crystal, it might be a photograph, it might be an object that you have, it might be a ritual tool that you have. Whatever it is that you can physically see, hold, touch, taste, that's going to get you physically connecting, is the first step, because we do connect through our bodies. And having that experience of being in nature, or at least having that connection to an object, can just help you get into that first stage of reconnection again. If you do want to learn how to bring total connection into your life through walking the witchcraft path, through the Wiccan path of an eclectic nature, I have the Mystery Witch School 101 Academy. So that is where you spend 12 months or more, it's up to you, learning the craft and learning how to bring it into your life on a daily basis so that you can feel more connected to who you are, and you can start to bring more peace and joy and that empowered sense of self back into your life again, and learn how to work with your energy, learn more about yourself and observing yourself, learn about magic, connecting with deities, working with the solar energies and the lunar energies, and bringing it into your daily life as a practice. The name of that course is the Mystery Witch School 101 Academy. The link is in the description field below this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I am Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com. Blessed be.